I remember the first time I went to the Oval Office as president, I was in awe. And after I got there, I had a guest, and that was President 41.
I was in the bathtub at the White House residence, and Ramsey, a guy that worked there, came in and said, "Get out of that bathtub, your son is over in the Oval Office."
As I recall, the conversation went something like this: "Welcome, Mr. President. It's good to see you, Mr. President." And that's all we said.
It was fun just walking in and seeing your own son be the President of the United States.
And I remember visiting Dad in the Oval Office when he was president, and how much reverence he treated the office. And I try to do the same thing. I mean, the Oval Office is a place where you make decisions and welcome dignitaries and welcome some friends, but it's a place that always has to be treated with respect and dignity.
Lech Wałęsa's visit to the White House, we'd sort of been involved with him in Poland and gotten to know him, and he came to the White House, and he really spoke no English, but he mentioned freedom and stooped down as he was getting the award the president can give a foreigner, and kissed the ground, and I must say, that was very emotional.
The first time Vladimir Putin came to visit Washington, and the sun was pouring through the windows, and I mean, the Oval Office just sparkled. And the door opened up, and in came President Putin, and his first words were, "My God." When Dad was president, he kindly would invite all of us up to the White House. He actually invited me to the state dinner with the Queen. You took a huge risk, a diplomatic gamble, but it worked out okay.
What'd she say? It's at the black sheep.
Yeah, something about black sheep. Of course, Mother said, "Well, you're looking at him." That would be me. And we moved him as far away as possible for the luncheon.
Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent. Dana Carvey, we were coming into the East Room. He said, "Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States," and in walked Dana Carvey.
First thing I notice is podiums for the other guy over there. Would love to be up here, but I'm down here.
We didn't really have any issues with family, but our dog did bite a reporter. But right after that, I got a big stack of correspondence to sign and go through, and in the correspondence was a letter from Barney. And he wrote and said he was so embarrassed, he was really sorry he'd made a mistake. He thought that reporter was with the New York Times. Well, I hope people will remember George, and I think they will, for having the determination and the toughness and the persistence to be able to see us through in our country through such a very difficult time after the terrorist attack. I'm so proud of George.
Integrity, honesty. There was never a taint of scandal around his presidency, and I think we forget the importance of that. Yeah. But they'll remember him for being a good, honest president who got a lot of things done. But I think the thing I take pride in is integrity.
History will remember him as a great president. Not only was he well prepared for the job, but when the unexpected took place, he handled it with vision, a clear strategy, and calm nerves.
He is the most decent, honorable, wonderful. Nobody's ever been as lucky as I've been. I want people to remember him as courageous. I want them to remember him as he is.
Dad and I both know what it takes to be president. And there's no doubt in our mind that Mitt Romney will be a great president.
He's a good man.
And I hope that all the people at the convention work really, really hard, because I think the Romneys are prepared. I think Ann Romney will be great, and I think Mitt Romney will do a fabulous job.
This gives me a chance also to thank everybody gathered in Tampa and to send our very best wishes to everybody at the convention. We've been to lots of conventions in the past. We want to thank everyone there for their very, very strong support for all of our Republican candidates.
Absolutely.
Your local ones to our candidate for president, Mitt Romney.